Hi, and welcome to the Mighty Crispy. This week I'm drawing Nightwing. I've had a few people subscribe to the channel, and so that's sort of kept me going with I want to put up a new video every Saturday. So this week we're drawing Nightwing, like I said, and what I'm doing here is again, I'm actually looking in a book for a pose. I mentioned on the Flash video last week that it's really important to draw the Flash in motion. It's not as important with Nightwing, but Dick Grayson is an acrobat, and so you want to have poses that convey that, like that convey he knows how to move his body and that sort of thing. And so I'm actually looking at Nightwing number 21, where Brett Booth did the interiors. And of that whole Nightwing run, this is easily my favorite little section of that 30 book run, where Brett Booth was doing the covers and the interiors and everything. I think he did a really great Nightwing, and he added some details to the costume that were really important. So here you can see I started out, I didn't quite do the whole wireframe first, and that's because it's a very forced perspective kind of thing. There's a lot of foreshortening in this, like of his torso and everything. So I did do the chest piece first and the head. I usually start with drawing the head because that sort of gives me how big should the rest of the body be. And I think that comes from I had a lot of books as a kid. They're like the oversized how to draw DC superhero uh, books and that sort of thing. And there was like a superhero's body is 8 heads tall, and so that's just usually where I start at this point all the time. Uh, and then I was watching a Jim Lee video the other day, and he said that he usually starts by drawing that sort of vest, chest piece, and then the pelvis, sort of the underwear piece, and just adding the head onto that after, because the motion comes not from the head, but from the torso. And I've used that idea actually in um, the more recent pages of the book that I'm drawing, and it works out really well. So if you're sort of stuck on how to get the motion you want to have in your pictures or whatever, uh, once you can draw a body in proportion, then maybe work on getting the motion through the torso first, and then adding the other bits on. So anyways, you can see here I'm adding the details of the gloves and the fingers, and I put the detail on the legs and his boots or whatever. And he's got the stripe going all the way down his arm, which is something that Brett Booth changed when he got onto the book. And I like that's something for me that character really needed. Like that costume had that for a long time when he was like Blue Nightwing, and so to lose that when they changed him to Red Nightwing, um, I didn't really like that change, and so I was glad to see that come back. And then just a little detail, like at the hips there, the red um, little marks that sort of define the hips, and having a little bit more detail in the bird symbol on the front, and the red under the eyes on the mask sort of made that pop a little bit. For me, drawing Nightwing, I think the hardest part, uh, besides like cool poses and stuff, is drawing his hair. Like I find that hard to do because it's hard to draw hair that looks realistic without having 1,000 lines in there, sort of thing. Because once you add all those lines to draw all the hairs, then it looks like someone has spaghetti on their head. Um, so I've it's taken a lot of practice. I think once it's inked, you don't really see it in the pencils here, but once it's inked, I think it looks pretty good, the hair on this drawing. So I'm pretty happy with that. Again, my hair is in the way of the video, and I've actually made a little contraption out of Lego I found in the garage to change where the camera goes when I do the videos. So hopefully, um, when I do the coloring video of Nightwing, my head won't be in the way for half the video. So that's a good change to look forward to. Again, if you like the videos, give it a like. Let me know who would you like me to draw. Like, I'll take some requests or whatever for characters you'd like to see. If you have any questions, let me know what they are, and I'll answer them in the next video. And you can follow me on Twitter at Crispy47, CHRISPY 47, or you can see the comic book I'm drawing and my progression through drawing on the right side of the brain um, on my blog. And that's at themightycrispy.blogspot.ca. So, thanks for watching, and you'll have another video next week. Thanks. Bye.